Hi guys, welcome to Finance Tech. Here we simplify finance and technology to help you make better decisions. Let's get started. Most people dream of financial freedom. They want to live without stress, have enough money to enjoy life, and retire comfortably. But the reality, 99% of people never get there. They stay stuck in a cycle of debt, low savings, and financial anxiety. Why? It's not because they don't work hard. It's not because they don't earn enough. The real reason is bad money habits, poor financial decisions, and a broken mindset. If you're tired of struggling financially, you need to understand the mistakes that keep people broke. Today, we'll break down the top reasons why most people fail financially, so you can avoid them and finally take control of your money. 1. They ignore financial education. Think about it. People spend years in school learning courses they will never use, but they never learn how to manage their money. The majority of people do not know how to budget, invest, or even grasp how debt works. Nevertheless, they anticipate to be financially successful. The wealthy study money. They read books, watch financial stuff, and seek counsel from those who are more knowledgeable than them. The impoverished, on the other hand, believe they can figure it out later. But later never arrives. If you do not actively learn about money, you will always be under its power. Begin small. Read one personal finance book, listen to one financial podcast, or view one instructional video each week. The more you learn, the more you'll earn. 2. They spend emotionally. Instead of strategically, money problems are often not about money. They're about emotions. People spend to feel better. They buy things to impress others. They shop when they're stressed, sad, or bored. The problem? Emotional spending keeps you broke. You end up buying things you don't need, using money you don't have, to impress people who don't even care. If you want to break free, pause before every purchase. Ask yourself, do I actually need this, or am I just emotional? Is this a smart financial decision, or just an impulse? Will this make me richer or poorer? When you stop making emotional financial decisions, you start making wealth-building ones. 3. They prioritize looking rich over being rich. One of the most common financial pitfalls is striving to appear prosperous rather than actually getting wealthy. People feel pressure to keep up with influencers' luxurious lifestyles, which is exacerbated by social media. So they buy costly automobiles on credit, rent fancy houses they can't afford, and spend money on designer brands, all while their bank accounts remain empty. The fact is that most wealthy individuals don't show off their money. They drive conventional automobiles, live in normal dwellings, and prioritize asset development above liability display. If you want to be genuinely prosperous, stop worrying about pleasing others. Focus on developing your money rather than squandering it on looks. 4. They rely on one source of income. Most people work one job and think they're financially secure. But what happens if they lose that job? Suddenly, their entire income disappears overnight. The wealthy never rely on just one paycheck. They build multiple income streams. They invest, start side businesses, and find ways to make money even when they sleep. If you want financial security, start looking for ways to earn beyond your job. It could be freelancing, selling products online, investing in stocks, or even starting a small business. Having multiple income streams protects you from financial disaster. 5. They stay trapped in debt. Debt is one of the biggest reasons people stay poor. Credit cards, car loans, student loans. Once you're in deep, it's hard to escape. Instead of building wealth, you're stuck paying interest to the bank every month. The worst part? Many people use debt for things that don't even help them. Expensive vacations, new gadgets, and luxury items. Meanwhile, the rich use debt strategically to buy assets that make them more money. If you want to escape the cycle, stop borrowing money for things that don't increase your wealth. Pay off high-interest debt as fast as possible, and once you're free, never go back. 6. They ignore investing until it's too late. Many people believe, I'll start investing when I make more money. What's the problem? By the time they are ready, they have already missed out on years of potential progress. Wealth is not created quickly, it is built over time. The sooner you begin investing, even with little sums, the more your money increases owing to compound interest. Start investing immediately, even if it's only $50 or $100 each month. Time is your greatest advantage. The longer you wait, the tougher it is to accumulate riches. 7. They live without a financial plan. Imagine getting into a car and driving without a destination. You'd waste time, gas, and end up lost. That's exactly how most people handle their finances. They have no plan. They don't set financial goals. They don't budget. They don't track where their money goes. So they just drift through life, making random financial decisions and wondering why they never get ahead. If you want to be financially successful, you need a plan. Set clear financial goals, how much you want to save, invest, or earn. Create a monthly budget so you know where every dollar's going. Review your finances regularly and adjust as needed. Wealth doesn't happen by accident. It happens by design. The truth is, 99% of people fail financially because they repeat these mistakes over and over again. They ignore financial education, spend emotionally and try to impress others, rely on one income and stay trapped in debt, wait too long to invest and live without a financial plan. But the good news? You don't have to be part of the 99%. If you start making smart financial choices today, you can build a future where money is no longer a stress, but a tool for freedom. So are you ready to break free from the cycle and take control of your finances? Let me know in the comments, and if you found this helpful. Thanks for watching Finance Tech, where finance meets technology. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for smarter financial decisions. See you in the next one.